Good morning, my amigos and amigas. How are you doing? How art thou? How art thou, my amigos and amigas? Let's get my androids filing in. So the temperature today, let's see what the weather is going to be today. Weather. So right now it's 48 degrees, and I think today, what's the high going to be? What's the high going to be? Well, it's going to be about 61 degrees today at the high. Is a sweater appropriate today? Let's ask the question, is a sweater appropriate today? It says sweaters are typically worn when the temperature is between 55 and 65 degrees Fahrenheit. So, I guess a sweater is appropriate today. You know, I guess a sweater is appropriate to wear today. So on that note, I'm wearing a sweater. And not just a light sweater, a bulky sweater too. You know what I mean, guys? You catch my drift? You catch what I'm saying, or am I being obtuse? No, that's what my mother says. My mother says, am I being obtuse? So we got 3 androids in the house. We got 3 androids. Should I get dressed? I mean, there is a Halloween party going on at NAMI on Monday. Should I get dressed up for the Halloween party? I'm thinking about doing a bootleg costume. I'm thinking about putting on a hockey jersey and getting one of my dad's hockey sticks. And I'm saying, "Oh, I'm a New York Islander," you know. That's my or yeah, that's my idea. I'm not going to Spirit Halloween and getting a real costume. I'm just going to put on an Islanders jersey, grab one of my dad's hockey sticks. I'm going to say, "Oh, I'm an Islander. You know, I'm a hockey player." You know, that's what I used to do in school. Everybody used to have these elaborate costumes, and they're like, "What are you, Andrew?" "I'm wearing an Islanders jersey, and I'm a hockey player." Okay, what a lazy costume. Although it was comfortable to wear. I mean, everybody would get dressed up in these uncomfortable costumes. I remember one year I got dressed up as Batman, and the costume was so uncomfortable. At least being a hockey player was a comfortable costume. You know, the clothes were comfortable to wear that. I mean, I would wear jeans and a hockey jersey and carry around a stick. I remember like everybody in gym class that day, you know, couldn't play sports because of their costumes. But I was one of the only people that was able to play sports because it was basically like I was wearing a jersey and jeans. So like everybody else couldn't play sports that day, but I could. And I think there was like one other kid who didn't get dressed up in Halloween costumes. So like I was the only one who could participate in gym class that year. Somebody says they're racist against bald people? Okay. Whatever you say, Dante. Whatever you say, Dante. What does that even mean? You're racist against bald people. You know, pretty soon my hairline's going to start to recede and I'm going to be bald, but I'm not bald at the moment. Dante says he went to school for Halloween and he danced as a guy with AIDS. He dressed as a guy with AIDS. All right, you know, obviously, ixnay on the HIV/AIDS topic. That's a sensitive topic on this channel. And we tend not to make light of HIV/AIDS because we all know why. You know, it hits too close to home for me, you know. It's a traumatic subject. He says, you got it. I understand. We can't talk about HIV or AIDS anymore. That's not funny. Hey, Rusty, how you doing? How art thou? How art thou? How art thou, Rusty? We got 5 people in the house. That's a pretty big number. Pretty big number. Yeah, Rusty says he's HIV positive. They're talking about AIDS is off the table. Yeah, we can't be talking about AIDS on this channel. I don't have HIV, by the way, but we all know why we don't want to talk about that subject. Because of the accident. Because of the accident that took place many years ago. So somebody asked me what's going on today. So I might see a friend today for lunch, or maybe I won't. I don't know. I texted him. I'll see if he comes through. If not, nothing's really going on today. Somebody says, we also don't talk about the cruise that took place 20 to 25 years ago. Yes, that's also a subject that's off limits here. The dog sins, another one that's off limits. There's a few topics that we cannot discuss. I mean, if you pry enough, I will discuss it. But yeah, I mean, there's some sensitive topics here. You know, it's not. He wasn't going to even mention the dog sin. Yeah. But yeah, let's change the topic to something a little bit more pleasant. I guess Halloween. Should I get dressed up for Halloween this year? Should I get a real costume? Or, I know some people wanted me to dress up as a vampire. Blah! I'm a vampire. Blah! I'm a vampire. Somebody says, get a costume. I'm planning to go as a hockey player. I'm going to put on a New York Islanders jersey. And I'm going to get one of my dad's hockey sticks. And I'm going to say, I'm a hockey player. It's an easy costume. And nobody gets dressed up in Nami anyway. Did Poppy play hockey? No, but he was obsessed with the players and he collected all their sticks and stuff. So I'll get one of his sticks and I'll put on the Islanders jersey and I'll say I'm a hockey player. The hockey player? Patrick Kane, the hockey player? He's an Islanders fan, yes. They should make a full-size Pikachu costume for. They probably do. I'm sure many people, get dressed up as Pikachu. I'm sure it's a pretty popular costume. Popular enough, at least. Yeah, you want to see the which Islanders jersey would you wear? Let's show you the jerseys. These are my Islanders jerseys. I got the old third jersey from like 2004. I got the Fisherman. And I got classic blue. So these are my Islanders jerseys. I think I'm gonna go with the Fisherman because it was the most expensive. interestingly enough, I got a Red Wings jersey too, with Koloski on the back. Yeah, Rusty likes the orange one. The orange one is pretty cool. I'm not going to be a Red Wing. I think I'm going to be a New York Islander, and I think I'm going to use the Fisherman. Bum 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 bum. So that's my plan. That's my plan. That's my costume for the NAMI party. The Fisherman jersey. What is the Pikachu on the fridge? Well, Pikachu watches over me and hangs out with the sloth up there. I guess there are a couple. Pika Pika! Pikachu! Yeah, we all like Pikachu. You know, Pikachu watches over me. And interestingly enough, I know there's a concept, the devil on your left shoulder. So like this is like the devil. If something's on your left shoulder, it's the devil. Pikachu's over my right shoulder, so that means Pikachu is good. No, I got the Pikachu. That's incorrect. I got the Pikachu from a toy store back in like 2017, 2018. I purchased the Pikachu. I got a bunch of superheroes too, like Spider-Man, and I got a Roman Reigns action figure. There was a bunch of things I got. When I changed over from my old blue bedroom, the only thing I kept was really the Pikachu. Actually, somebody says, who's my favorite superhero? From Marvel, I guess Spider-Man, right? Spider-Man is their best superhero. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. did a great job as Iron Man. I mean, before the movies, it was a pretty bootleg superhero Iron Man, but Robert Downey Jr. made it a household name. But I think Spider-Man is the best Marvel superhero, right? And obviously Batman's a good universe too, and Superman kind of sucks because he's rigged. I did see Shazam from the DC universe, and that was pretty good with, like the orphan kids, and, all of a sudden one of the guys gets superpowers by saying Shazam. I mean, I like the Incredible Hulk, but the Marvel MCU hasn't done right by the Hulk. They've really nerfed him and made him very weak. I like Deadpool. Deadpool's pretty cool. Ryan Reynolds does a great job with the sarcastic comments. Deadpool's a pretty cool superhero. I saw Deadpool and Wolverine, and that was a very good movie. So this is Ed Norton plays the best Hulk. Ed Norton had a completely different vision for the end. Like he wanted to do like a Dark Hulk trilogy, like The Dark Knight, and Marvel Studios wanted to have a lighthearted universe. They just had creative differences. Ed Norton wanted a better script for the Hulk. He wanted to explore the psychology of the Hulk. And basically they just wound up replacing it with Mark Ruffalo. But yeah, I mean, the Ed Norton Hulk was more horrifying, was more scary. It was the best we've ever seen the Hulk in the MCU. Um, but yeah, they replaced him and completely did, you know. The Ed Norton Hulk. The Edward Norton Hulk. You know, most people, if they ever met Edward Norton, would probably ask him about like Fight Club or what was he, like American History X or whatever, or like movies like that. I would just ask him tons of questions about the Incredible Hulk. I'll be like, so I don't know, because you know, I bet you that movie is a movie he's ashamed of. That's a movie he isn't proud that he starred in. That's a movie he regrets starring in, probably. So I'll just ask him tons of questions about the Incredible Hulk. You know, Rusty says he'd ask about American Fight Club was good. I did like Fight Club. Rusty would ask a lot of questions about American History X. So, why did he? CGI is bullcrap. They like Lou Ferrigno as the Hulk better. They like a bodybuilder to play the Hulk. All right, fair enough. We don't want CGI. We want a bodybuilder to play the Incredible Hulk. Have I seen the movie Smile 2? No, I have not, Erie. What happens in Smile 2? Erie says, I remind her of Smile 2. I don't know that reference, so I can't even comment. Like that reference has just gone. I mean, I don't know the reference. It's like my father making a Jesse and Festus reference. It's like, yeah, I mean, that's an obscure reference. Like even wrestling fans don't know a fucking what Jesse and Festus is. It's like I got his reference, but I'm like, yeah, that's an obscure reference. He was like doing like a medication and like chemically lobotomized reference. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, Dad, but you know, Jesse and Festus, that's not a reference anybody gets besides possibly me. That's like me making a Beach Boys reference, and everybody's like, I mean, like to like a 21-year-old college age woman. She's like, well, what the fuck are the Beach Boys? I'm like, you're like Mike Love. You're trying. And it's like, who the fuck is Mike Love and Brian Wilson? We got Dave and Erie in the house. Howdy, Dave. How you doing? Rusty. We got Rusty in the house. Dave is the best android, or what are we calling them? Inpatients or cellmates? Dave is the best inpatient. Rusty's pretty cool though too. We like Rusty too. I would say Rusty would be number one, but if Rusty says Dave is number one, then well, I guess Dave is number one. Should I set up the DSLR and make some videos, or should I continue the live stream this way? What do you want, DSLR or Cheeseburger says, whatever I want to do. Erie doesn't like the DSLR videos, and she wants me to engage with the cellmates. So, I mean, she did a sad face. So I could please Erie and keep doing this. Am I feeling it? I don't know, Cheeseburger. I don't know. Erie says, I pumped out enough videos this morning. That's true, Erie. That's true. So, would you wear a sweater today? I know the weather is kind of chilly for New York. Is it sweater weather? Is it sweater weather? All right, let's check out what's going on X, formerly Twitter. It's a lot of Trump propaganda. They're all saying Trump is good. Oh, yeah. So X, formerly Twitter, is like the Fox News of social media. Well, I guess the Fox News of social media would be Truth Social, but nobody's on Truth Social. So X, formerly Twitter, would be like the Fox News of social media, correct? And what would MSNBC and CNN be? I don't know, guys. I don't know what TikTok would be. That'd be like, I guess, the Chinese government social media platform. That'd be communism, I guess. The communist perspective. I'm on TikTok. I get everybody's perspective. I get the Fox News perspective. I get the Facebook and Instagram and Google perspective, which is probably like MSNBC, and I get the communist perspective with TikTok too. So I get educated from all sides, and I form my opinion based on hearing all the sides of the story. That's the way you should do it. Form your opinions by educating yourself from all sides, from all angles. I get propaganda from everyone. I get communist propaganda. I get Elon Musk's conservative propaganda. I get Facebook's liberal propaganda and Google's liberal propaganda. I just get propaganda from everyone, and they all try to influence what I believe. And Rusty says I should do longer form videos that are like movies. To be honest with you, like, it wouldn't really be that interesting, doing a long form video that's like, I mean, I would. Does anybody want to participate in a long form video with me? Does anybody want to star in a movie with me? I'd be willing to do that, but I need other actors or people to star with me. Anybody want to do like a small indie movie with me? We can develop some of the Otto Greenberg Green Bunny scripts into a movie. Anybody want to do that with me? I don't want to play every part, I'm making videos as it is, but if you want to do a movie, we need other actors. Somebody says the videos are starting to get stale. We need a long form video. Yeah, I agree, but I need another actor to star with me. I need more co-stars. My mother and father are. Does anybody from NAMI play a part? I don't know. No, believe it or not, you would think a lot of people would want to star in content with me, but nobody wants to participate and be a co-star with me. So my mother doesn't want to, my father doesn't want to, none of my friends want to. So it's like basically I got to be solo. Nobody wants to nobody wants to participate in like a little indie film with me. I mean, I could go on Reddit. Where would you go on Reddit asking? Is Where would you go on Reddit to find people to star in a short film with you? I could post an ad on Reddit asking, how do I find actors? I mean, I'm not really a film studio, but I mean, if somebody wants to appear in a film with me, I'd certainly, anybody want to appear in a short film with me? There's, how do I find filmmakers? So how do I find actors? And, there's a filmmakers Reddit. I don't know. I mean, if anybody wants to appear in a film with me, let me know. Any subreddits that I can recruit people from Long Island? I did that back in the day with Ed, but I don't know. I mean, I'm really down for any kind of film. We could do an Otto Greenberg Green Bunny film. We could do like a day in the life kind of film. I mean, anybody want to do it like any kind of film? I'm down to participate or star or be a character in any kind of film, really. So, I mean, just let me know if anybody wants to participate and develop this. I mean, I'm down. I'm certainly down. Nobody wants to, though. Nobody wants to be in a movie with me. So I do it all solo. Somebody once says make a spicy movie. To be honest with you, I'd be willing to do that too, but I'm not talking about adult content here. I'm more talking about, just a rated PG or rated R movie. I'm talking about something I'm talking about like a real movie, not an adult movie. I'm talking about like something where, you know what I mean? I'm talking about like something wholesome, maybe not wholesome, but something like Deadpool, not. I'm talking about something that anybody could participate in.